And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
A handoff to Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier. He's brought down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal's there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 32 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent too saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Locke rolling to his right. This is the tight end Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
A 34-yard attempt.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Evan.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
By Matt Milano. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, West. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Locke escaping the pressure. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Giants take
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
To number 17.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Brings up 3rd and 8. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Giants 7, Broncos nothing.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, West. Got a man, Slayton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants add on to their lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Dalvin Tomlinson on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 10.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. He'll buy some time right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
16 yards.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Backwards, back to the 33. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 14. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Flush to his right. He's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced.
You have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just something worse than what it was.
First and goal, and they'll run with Lindsey, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Ball carrier.
Taking. Broncos have cut it to within a score. Making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, West. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the gun, West. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That's caught. It's Coleman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
New York.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got
and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Tackle made.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off-play action. West. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Damian Ratley there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The Giants take over.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, right, guys. We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Well, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 40.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision.
Out of the shotgun and run with Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47.
To worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll work it across midfield. Now they double it and get 10 here. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Looking to throw. West. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For number 17.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.